Alright, so I'm here with Coach James, and how do you feel about your performance tonight?
You know what? I was exceptionally proud with how we played the second half. Our first half was a struggle to play defense and get stops, and we challenged them at halftime. I'll give credit to Coach Violante. He challenged them at halftime to play a little bit harder and more aggressive, and it's exactly what they did. And we just, you know what, we fell short, but can't ask for anything else other than that effort. So
That was an amazing comeback. So what adjustments did you make with the coaching staff throughout this game?
So we kind of threw a lot at them in the second half. We went from zone to man, back to man to zone. So we kind of threw a lot at them in the second half. Figured if we stayed in one type of defense, we could have held it together with them. So we just kind of switched it up and then challenged them to play a little bit harder in that second half.
All right, and what will you do to prepare for your next matchup?
Yeah, our last game versus Panis. We played them here before, we won, but you can never take a team when you play them twice slightly, no matter what that first result was. So, our game plan will stay the same: play hard, play tough. But we'll have an exciting last game of the season over at Panis. So.
Looking back on this season, how do you think it went, and was there anything that you learned?
Listen, you know what? That's a great question, because when you look at our record, everyone would be like, it's a disappointment. Yeah, does it stink to lose? Of course it does. We didn't even expect to be at this record kind of coming in here, but I've learned, and these guys have taught me a lot, and something I continue to tell them is continuing to show up when it's very hard and very difficult to show up, especially when you're losing so many games like we have. That's what they taught me a lot this year. Just have a positive mindset, show up every day, and that's how you attack life. So that's one thing I'll take away from this season.
All right. Looking back at your season, what was probably your favorite moment?
My favorite moment? That's a tough one. My favorite moment had to have been our win versus Clarks down north. I think it was a game that we were very undersized, and to see the excitement in the locker room after that game brought joy to this entire team. So it was a fun game in that sense, but definitely a fun moment of this year.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I'm here with
Coach Violante.
Now, how do you feel about the team's performance tonight?
Very proud of the effort that boys put to come back after being down 22 points, but unbelievably frustrated with another loss. It's such a great group of guys, come every day to practice and work, and just frustrated they weren't able to get the win.
Yeah, I see the bright side of it. It's a huge comeback, really close game. Now, what adjustments did you or the coaching staff make for the Tuscaloosa this game?
Well, for this game, we've been pretty consistent what we're trying to do defensively with some man-to-man stuff. We do different things within our man-to-man. We switch, we hard hedge. We worked on some 3-2 zones, some 2-3 zone, a little bit of a 1-2-2 press. But adjustments in the game, we really just challenge them to just play with effort. Win this game for the seniors. We have 3 seniors, and this was their last time they're going to ever step on this court wearing that Somers uniform. So the biggest adjustment was just challenge them to win for those 3 seniors.
Yeah, definitely a big game. Now, what will you do to prepare for your next matchup?
We play Panis, who we already beat by, I think, 15 plus, 20 plus. So, it's such a great group of kids. We have so much fun together in practice. So, we'll have some fun in practice. We'll look at some game tape of what we did successfully against Panis and what we need to work on. And, hopefully just have the same outcome with the win against Panis.
Yeah. All right. I wish you the best with Panis.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you.
I'm here with Chris Mano, and how do you feel about your performance today and the team's performance tonight?
I thought we came out really slow in the first half. I actually was scoring a little bit in the first half, but I couldn't finish around the rim in the second half. So if I finished around the rim in the second half and we played more as a team in the first half, it would have been a completely different game. So it's not only on my teammates, it's on me too. I could have finished a lot better. I missed a free throw. There was stuff for us to clean up on both ends, and they shot the ball really well. So.
And what will you do to prepare for your next matchup?
I think after this final home game, we're pretty sure we can't make the playoffs now. So I think that we have a lot of motivation going into this game. We want to end on a little bit of a higher note, even though not making the playoffs sucks. We would like to definitely all win. So we're going to come to practice with that mentality of getting a win. Yeah.
And who do you feel played the best tonight?
I think that Chris Decker was a game changer just because of how tough he is, and that's just how he is. He gets people hyped up. And then Phil played great too. I mean, like always, he made big free throws, he made some big threes, made some great assists to me. So I think those two right there, Phil and Chris, really stood out. So, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Timmy Monahan, and how do you feel you and the team performed tonight?
We started off slow, but I mean, we finished pretty strong. Didn't end up winning, but we played hard at the end.
And what will you do to prepare for your next matchup?
Against Panis, practice hard every day and try to get another win before the season's over.
Thank you.